All right. So tell me a little bit about, do you guys know the differences between facials and skin treatments?
I don't know the difference. I feel like skin treatment sounds a little bit more serious.
So what you
Um,
got yesterday was
as a
a
treatment?
skin treatment.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to go into it because I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not like a doctor, but what I'll just say is it's something that I try to explain them in here. So how I introduce a lot of guys into facials or skin treatments or the both is I start off with the facial, which is very relaxing, which you guys first got when you got here. And then it's very relaxing. It's deep cleaning. It kind of builds a little trust here and introduces, you know, what your skin needs and what sort of, if there's any target things that we need to focus on, it sort of introduces me to that. And skin treatments tend to be something that is more targeted and focused. Like yesterday, I gave you something more targeted and focused. I always find that that is great to introduce to guys too, because once they have something more targeted and focused, and Spencer, maybe you can help me out with this. They tend to sort of be consistent because a lot of the kickback I get is I'll get a couple of, at the beginning, I'll get a couple of guys who come for facials, but I notice if it's something that is not practical because there's three big challenges men have. They always say, I don't have enough time. Obviously, why do I need to do this? You know, why do I need to keep this up? My skin is fine. And we talked about the prevention thing. And then the last one is the masculinity thing, which I think we went over. But do you find that your consistency is based on you seeing results from the things that you've been doing?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, I want to speak for all men, but I do
Yeah.
think men are goal oriented. So if they have something at the end of the road that they can aspire to get to, I think that will keep them coming back. Again, when I was sitting there yesterday and talking about, when you were going through the skin treatment, I could feel that you were like at work. And, we'll see, I've already seen, some improvement, and I can't wait to see how it affects in the next day or so. But I just know that if there's a better version of my skin out there, I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
And I think if that's the goal, then yeah, I would make it a regular thing.
Well, it's the patience. And I think that's just the real main component with I'm learning with men. I don't have enough time because there's always this immediate rush to the result. Mm-hmm. And I think anything in self-care, like I always, if I have to talk to men about skin and how it changes and the time it changes, I always say, listen, it's like going to the gym, man. Like you're not going to get pumped up, You may leave the gym that day, you pumped up, you got a swell on. Like when you leave the room, you got a glow on. That don't mean your skin has changed. It just means that it's clean. It means that your muscles has been pumped up, but it takes skin some time. If you can just ride out this journey with me, you'll see a difference. And it also, by doing that, and if they stay consistent, it builds sort of this patience with themselves.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's interesting you say that too, because it made me think about how I would assume like some men think of skin as someone being on autopilot. Like it's going to take care of itself as long as I put some lotion on it or whatever. Like it's fine, but you really do have to keep up with it because, like you said, it is the largest organ in the human body.
I think men, we need, at the end of the day, I think the self-care thing, and the reason why I'm really adamant about normalizing men's skincare is that you said it. Men think it's going to take care of themselves because they don't see no on the surface visual issues. Mm-hmm. Like on the surface, we look fine, I'm fine, but inside, what's going on, right? And then if you're not taking care of yourself on the inside, down the